If elected, I will employ people to help me run Nigeria within the first 100 days. Bola Tinubu. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. In a press statement recently publicized by Tunde Rahman and Mr. Bayo Onanuga, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu spoke about his economic plans for the country during a meeting with a firm under the Nigerian Economic Summit Group, NESG. Responding to questions about what he would do during his first 100 days in office if he emerges, Tinubu said, and I quote, "If elected, I will employ technocrats to help me run Nigeria within the first 100 days. He added, "I did it when I was the governor of Lagos State. I wanted to know that building a good team is very important in leadership." Speaking further, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, "If we want to achieve a good economy, we must resolve security issues, but no nation can flourish with kidnappers and terrorists in their midst." Lastly, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu made it known that he believes in private sectors because they help in running the economy better to some reasonable extent. He added that when his administration gets subsidy money, it will not be saved because it will mean an elimination from the economy. Few persons after his presentation are responding to what he would do within his first 100 days if elected. Tinubu said he would hit the ground running by selecting a team of technocrats that will help him run the country as he did when he was governor, stating that building a good team is important. Now, my own is, if somebody whom you have, when maybe you went to a particular salon and then you went there and you were not treated well, they didn't treat you well, they didn't do your hair well, and then you are going there for the second time, please, I beg, what is your motivation for going there? In fact, if you go there for the second time and go out to complain that these people say you went there the first time, they did not treat you well, and you did not take the advice which they always say that first impression matters. It did not occur to you, and then you went there for the second time. Anything way they do you now you want. The ones you couldn't help, Buhari to employ, the words of an evil man haunted by his failure of his shadows. Aside of Agbero politics, Asiwaju has absolutely nothing to offer Nigerians. If you're the president of Buhari, all authority within your disposal will be given to someone because you belong to the same political party. That is, see, what I'm saying is, the energy, the whole vigor, the everything that they're doing now, this APC, all the energy that is put into winning election, making sure you win election. Why, even after winning the election, why don't they put it to make sure you perform well? That is my own $1 million question. What is the reason? What is the reason behind you not picking it? Indirectly, Tinubu is telling Nigerians that he has nothing to offer. He will employ people to help him run the country for the first 100 days. What happened to the second 100 days? Why are you people like this? Why are you being so savage? That's not what it means. For BAT to employ people to help him run Nigeria for first 100 days means he has nothing to offer. He's empty. Why are you people like this? See, if you want to support a candidate, support. If you don't want to support a candidate, just leave the person be. Okay? Why are you illiterate? My goodness. Even you say no. You even use what's it called? You started giving your opinion, but in a very wrong manner. Technocrats are not just people, and no good leader leads alone. They get good heads to help them in achieving their set. Of course. Employ people to help them run Nigeria. Religion and tribalism and money is a big problem. The ethnic bigots are jubilating. Their man has finally decided to decide Nigeria. No one should complain later. Bola Tinubu, you are a one-chance boss. God forbid, you cannot enter a one-chance boss. Tell us what you will do. Tell us what you will tell those employees to do for Nigeria. I pity this country. Gullibles everywhere trying to vote you in. Konisele. Well, like I said, if you have any issues, Alright. You will help, okay, you will employ people to help you run the country. Then, what will you be doing? Just sitting down and sharing the spoils of it. You have said it all in an interview. If you give this sort of answer to a question, then be sure that you have failed. No peace for Tinubu, he will not win. No peace for him. All the innocent blood shed by Tinubu will continue to cry against him and his family. While I do, while I sell. My own is how did Tinubu come with this? Employ people to help you run the government like Lagos State Motor Parks, and you sit like a bench warmer collecting salary without working. Why are you people like this? Oga, which Nigeria are you talking about? I reject it in Jesus' name. If you had sense, you would know that not everybody understands your language. Talk more of reading it. Now, let me say this. Look at what Tinubu is saying. Even if you're not supporting Tinubu, please don't sound ridiculous. He's saying within the first days, 100 days of office, he's going to, employ his team. That means it's all those technocrats, all these ministers, all those people. He's going to be appointing them, and he's going to, set everything up before, for the first 100 days. We all know that when Buhari came to power, for how many days? He did not. For how many days he did not, how do I put it? He did not employ anybody. He did not go and say, okay, this particular people, come. For how many days? He stayed for quite a long time before getting people. And even when he got the people, it was still his people. So, hopefully, Nigerians, that is what he's talking about. He's not coming out to say he's going to be sitting down. But what are the reasons why people are telling Tinubu that, look, it's not possible, we cannot do anything? It's because Tinubu is frail. Tinubu is frail and fragile. He is. He is. That is just the issue. Nothing more, nothing less. That's the issue. The only thing now left is that, how do I even put it now? How do I put it? It's left for us to, the only thing left is, let us get our PVC ready. If you know that some presidential candidates irritate you and you cannot stand what they do, get your PVC ready Get your PVC ready before or on the 25th of February. Nigerians, this decision they're about to make is a decision of a century. Let us run it wisely. Let us, Alright. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.